We all want to become wealthy, at least to an extent where we can retire comfortably without constantly worrying about money, take care of our family, contributing to the cause of our choice, and being able to afford the finer things in life. That's fantastic to aspire to. However, before you can achieve that, you have to start by clearly understanding the different levels of wealth and where you are on that ladder. Then you can start planning on how to reach the top of that ladder and become wealthy. So, do you want to know how to become wealthy by understanding the levels of wealth? We'll fill you in on all the details in today's video, but before we start, make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss new content. Now, let's get into it. Level 1. Broke. Well, maybe you aren't expecting this to make it to the list, but the first level of wealth is the stage where you're broke. This is one level nobody wants to be in, but most people happen to be stuck in. At this level, your debts and liabilities are more than your assets. What keeps most people at this level is that they're not making enough income to meet their basic needs. They have to borrow more to cover the living costs, or they're just living above their means and whatever they earn is never enough to fund their lifestyle. Hence, they also have to borrow to keep up their lifestyle costs. It's like a never-ending loop of working for a paycheck and then borrowing more just to survive. It's a bad place to be in, but you know the good part? With a little diligence, knowledge, and change in spending and saving habits, anyone can leave this dreaded level. First, you have to start by living below your means. When you do that, you start having money left to save towards paying off your debt, and you don't forget to avoid incurring new debts. Then you can start developing yourself by learning new skills and getting better at your existing skills, so you can earn more income, pay off your debt even faster, and start thinking of saving towards investing and increasing your asset column. But at this level of wealth, building your asset column shouldn't be at the top of your priorities. Rather, you should focus on changing your spending habits, reducing your bad debt to zero, and increasing the amount you earn and keep, which brings us to the next level of wealth. Level 2. The struggle. Now, you've made it to level 2, which is the struggle. Level 2 is way better than level 1, but guess what? It still isn't enough. At this level, you're probably making enough and having enough left to start paying off your debts, and if you're one of the adroit ones, you're already thinking of working hard towards building your assets column to be higher than your liability column. That's largely because you've started living below your means, and that's great. At this stage, although you haven't attained financial freedom yet, you're well on your way to financial stability, which is the next level of wealth. It's just a skip away from level 1, but there's hope in this level because you now know that more work equals more income, and more income plus proper financial planning equals a step towards financial stability. I'm sure you already know it's not as easy to break away from this level to the next. First, you need to find a way to gain more income, which might be from side hustles like web design or copywriting, or even be a small business. Then, you continue the habits you developed that help you break away from level 1. You know, habits like reducing your expenses to avoid debts, living below your means, budgeting, saving part of your income, and also growing your income further. Then, you can take a bold step forward towards the next level. Level 3. Financial stability. Level 3 is financial stability, and as the name implies, you're now financially stable. You've successfully outwitted the rocky wave of financial struggles, and you now have enough income to afford all your needs and a few wants. At this stage, you're living a comfortable life and don't even have to worry about your day-to-day expenses before you can now comfortably afford them. And you also know that if anything were to happen to your source of income, you would have enough savings to take care of yourself for a few months. It isn't the best life, but there's no doubt that it's a good one. Sure, you're not rich or financially free, but you're also not struggling, and now have enough money to put into different kinds of investments and diversify your portfolio. You can also now put some money in your emergency fund in preparation for any unforeseen circumstances. At this level, it's easier to see life from a more positive lens because now it feels you have your life on track, and you can see how easy it is if you double down on the things that got you to this level and also pick up some new and advanced strategies that will catapult you to the next level. Next level? Yeah, there's no doubt that level 3 is a good place to be in, but if long-term wealth is your goal, this level just won't cut it. So, you've got to move to the next level of wealth, which is level 4, rich. You'll need a firm handshake at this point because you're freaking rich. You're on the verge of financial freedom, and it feels better than a banana split sundae. Individuals in level 4 are in the top 10% of society by wealth. This is the stage where if you decided to stop working today, you would be able to live comfortably for years. Isn't that great? You bet your assets it is. Your standard of living has increased. You can afford a lot of luxuries in life. You're starting to make a lot of money. Your income has probably doubled since level 3. You've got that nice car you've always wanted, you have more assets, you have money in investments, you've got the 401k and Roth IRA accounts. You're investing in real estate. You have a pretty account balance staring back at you. And you have low debts or no debts at all. You're practically a king at this point. A lot of folks never made it to this level 3. A lot of folks never made it to level 3, but look at you, moonwalking in your expensive oceanfront home. It's an amazing feeling. We promise you this is an amazing stage to be in, but guess what? You're right, it still isn't enough. You haven't attained financial freedom at this point. You've got cash in the bank, but you still need to give your time, whether to a business or employer, to get that money. If you stopped giving your time, cash flow would cease and you'd go down to level 3 or even worse, level 2. So you can't stop at level 4. You need to be financially free. What you need to do is to keep on working and gaining more and more income. Save a lot of that income. Invest some more too. And don't let all this money get into your head. Don't spend on frivolous things because you still need to avoid debts. You don't want to give anything your time in exchange for income anymore. So, you need more investments. You need more savings. You need more. And so we get to the top level. Level 5, financial freedom. At this point, we'll need to throw a party for you because you made it to level 5, the level that only 0.003% of the entire world's population make it to. You have attained financial freedom. That's the end of the story. So, happily ever after, the cherry on the cake. At level 5, you can stop working today and continue to earn income till you die. Everyone dreams of attaining this, but only a few make it here. You'll never have to worry about going broke, and that is an astounding feeling. You can afford all the luxuries in life, and you've even gained money and influence because money makes the world go round. Money is power, and guess what, my friend? You have all of it. When you have financial freedom, you have control. That's the best word to describe this level, control. You would have control of your choices, your finances, your lifestyle, and most importantly, control of your time. You'll no longer need to trade your time for income. You have the steering wheel now, and you're running the whole show. Then you can chase your passion or do fun things you never got the chance to do because you were too busy working. You can go bungee jumping, hot air ballooning, or on some other adventure. You can read all the Harry Potter novels again. Who's gonna stop you? You should, over the long term, aim to attain wealth and financial freedom. But first, understand what level of wealth you are on, then go back to the drawing board. Watch some of the other videos on our channel to help you get started. Then, take action. Get out there and achieve the level of wealth you want to be within. You owe it to yourself. What do you think? What do you think about the levels of wealth we just shared? What level do you think you're on? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever we post new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.